Hi and welcome back. We are still in the same Kotlin project. We're in 4 operators, and we're going to take a look at operators on strings. We saw a little bit earlier we can call methods on strings and return the first character in a string, the last character, or any character on a string. And here we're going to call operations on strings related to what we call concatenation. And concatenation is a fancy word for actually combining, or it's a way of formatting. So we can combine strings, we can insert spaces, just so we can format to make our output more readable and have it make sense to our users. If we take a look here again is our Kotlin, Kotlin class file, and we have our main function. We have our mutable strings, and obviously these are not explicitly declared. We talked about that. We have one down here that is explicitly declared though. So we have Raj Johnson, and what we're doing here is we're using the plus sign. So the plus sign is our operator. It's our concatenation operator in this case. It's an example of what we call an overloaded operator. So it actually looks at what Kotlin's able to look at what the overloaded operator is doing, and it's able to call the correct method. So in this case, we see that there are strings to the left and to the right. So it becomes the concatenation operation. It's not adding integers. So if we take a look here, it takes first name, which we know is Raj. So it's initialized as Raj. And then notice we're concatenating a space, and that would be for readability. Then we're concatenating last name, which is Johnson, all lowercase. So we can see the output here. Then when we go to the print line, we're actually able to do this full string concatenation that print line gives us here with the $sign. It's able to do that concatenation and that temporary conversion to strings for output. So if we take a look here, if we go ahead and run this, run our strings, we can see that this is good, and we see Raj Johnson right there. Then there is string interpolation, and string interpolation actually helps us perform some functionality or some operations within a string. So you can see here we are declaring 2 integers, a and b, and we are obviously doing this implicitly, and then we have our print line output where we are inside of this string. We don't need to concatenate because the print line is giving this to us by interpolation. So we can see here we use the $sign for our variables, and then we can pass those in, and then we can see here we can also use string interpolation here on this operation and convert that to a value. So if we look down here, we can see the average of, and we see 12 and 18, and we're running the interpolation here. So the $sign looks like an S, so it means really present present the variable as a string. That's really what is going on there, and we can see the output here. So please take a look at this, run it a few times, and make some updates on your own. So thank you for watching these videos on numeric operators, on bitwise operators, on boolean operators, and also on string operators. Stay tuned for more videos.